Yep, money, 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 money in my mind, money in my mind. What do we know about money? Money, it's like what we call capital. That's what I can say money is. Because with money we can buy machines. I put money that we invest, money that has been invested, I call it capital. You can use your money, you invest your money, and it will bring you money. Actually, in the Greek lexicon, money is actually capitas. They call it They call it what we call capitalism. That is money, capitalism. So the capital, it means wisdom. Capital, it means wisdom. So capitalism. So the wisdom comes from how you use money. You see, capitas, which is capitalism. We get capitalist economies, we have communists, we have mixed, we have other kinds of economic system. That is mostly they mostly we have capitalist economies, communist economy, mixed economy, and other type of economy. If I say if you don't know how to use money, it's simply because your level of your wisdom, your IQ, it's low. Getting money is not by doing fraud like fraudsters or scamming. I'm not talking about that one. That one is a different kind of crime. But money, in order to make money genuinely through business, you have to get wisdom. The wisdom is you have to get foreknowledge of the business that you want to operate. You don't have to try. When you want to do a business, you don't have to try. You have to actually study it. There are already people who know the business. You have to study. You ask for people who are doing the same kind of business. For example, I want to open I want to be a supplier. I'm going to ask people who do supply so they teach me how to get customers. And first thing, you have to also get money. You want to start business, you don't start business with borrowed money. That one, I call it, or it's a hunger game. We call it a hunger game. If you borrow money in order to use for business, it's a hunger game. But once you work, get a 95-day job, work, create some wealth for yourself. Like I said, first thing in your life is to try to get some source of income. When you get your income, then you can do savings and you can still do investment. You can invest your money into things. For example, you, stocks are just a simple thing of bonds from the government. It depends. You don't have to buy. You can buy according to how you can afford. Buy according to how you can afford. You don't want to compare with any person. From there, you start. That is a start in your life. Get a start. You get a start, a kickstart. We call it head start. Some people they grow up, their parents were business people. They help them. They start training. They start training them from small. You see, once you grow up, you already know. Like most people, like that child that always be with their father, that child that the father loves so much. It is that child that you used to know everything that the father does. If the father was a military person, that child will likely grow up and want to be a military person. If that child is if that father is a pilot, that one child will want to, because the father will actually, he will actually learn from anything. Like if the father has a company, that child will always be in the company. You understand? Because it's just like once you love your father is just like a friend. You learn everything from him. Everything, even morals. You learn from him. You grow up. You are a kid, small child, but you behave like an old man because all your brain is coming from an old man. You don't have to repeat anything you do in life. Yeah. If you get money, for example, come in America, people come in America and they say they have arrived. They come here instead to work money and to invest their money or to do their savings. Investment can be in many other kinds of things. You can start, let me say, tomato farm. You can start plantation, like where you left. You can also buy primary products from farm, like corn, beans, all that stuff. You put them in warehouse. You can, where you came from, if you came from, let me say, where they grow cocoa plantation, you can buy farms, cocoa farms, and you already know. You get people to work in that farm and they produce, they sell the thing. that's kind of investment. Investment can be in any way. If, for example, you used to, you know about supply in the market. That some people they come in the market, they don't have money, they borrow, they take, the goods. For example, salt. There are people who just leave their house, young girls, like in the age of 18, 17, they go to the market. They can take a bag of rice and they take it like for higher purchase. When you sell that day, you sell the bag of rice that day. If you sell half back, you make sure you give the man the money for the half back. The next time that you come to the market, you finish sell the back rice, you give the man the balance, and you must get a profit. So there are so many things that we can do in life with money. I can't tell any person what to do because where you came from, we come from places that will see the kind of investment that are going on in the place. For me, where I came from, the kind of investment that are going on in the places like I was doing supply. I used to do supply. Yeah, I used to do supply. I supply building materials, especially building materials that I supply. So sometimes I used to take contracts. Like somebody wants to build a house, I say, okay, I will supply you all your materials. You won't have problem. So you make the price, and when the time reach, if it's gravel, I supply the gravel. You pay. You already know the pricing. Because you can't build a house without a plan. Yeah, you build a house, you find a contractor, you find a person that will construct the house. And the person gives you an estimate of everything. So the person that is the supplier, you meet the person, you say, okay, supply me this thing. So that the supplier don't have contact with the people that are building. Because if the supplier have contact with the people that are building, they can talk together and inflate the quantity or the amount that is needed to work to do that job. But if the amount has been stated already, then you give somebody the contract, say, okay, this is what I'll need. Okay, tell me the price of this, tell me the price of this, tell me the price of this, tell me the price. So now, once I supply this thing, if for today I supply something, I have my bank account. This man just, I send my bill. I send my bill to the man that, okay, I've supplied 20 ton sand, 20 ton gravel, or stone, or anything, or sand. So this man will transfer this money to my account. So it's smooth. The man will never have time to say, I don't have gravel, I don't have this, I don't have that. Those in the site that are building, they are just there building. The person supplying, the person is there independent. You make negotiation with them differently. The person that is receiving from the site, and I also have somebody that like is a security guard. The person that on the overall check everything in the site, make sure that count everything, give me the statistics. It's like a clock. You have a clock in the site, so that everything that is going on in the site, the clock will send it to you, pictures, videos, and all that kind of stuff. supply business, even when you're not there. Yeah, you can hire people. There are places that we call they call it broke and join. That is, it is a place for uh, workers union. Workers union. You go to the workers union. You take people there that can supply you. You are employing them to supply you at the price, the wholesale price. Those people are directly responsible because the people that are going to the field to bring this thing, they are bringing it for the wholesale price. Then you take it from them and supply it to the. You are the one that's spending money. You pay these people cash because they won't come and wait. But you can wait because you have a capital to start your supply business and you have an agreement you have made with a well-known, well-to-do person who is fit to build, to construct, to do construction. So anything you supply, it's simple. If you don't get your money, you take the person to court. So either the person produce your material, or it's simple. Supply is easy. Supply is a very easy business. It's just to get connections, make yourself get a credibility. Credibility, like if you take a contract, you have to execute it to the finish. You don't have to do it. Then you do it halfway. You suspend the person. Once you lack credibility in any business, you fail. Credibility is needed. Invest. People come here in America. Please, people go abroad. Please, you have not arrived. You have not arrived. There's a lot ahead of you. There's a lot. We have people that have touched millions of dollars, like boxers, like footballers. Today they are broke. Today they are broke. They have touched money that you will never touch till you die, but you will live a good life better than them because you have the brain. All through your life you were investing. Your money was running in a business, but this man, he lacked the capitas. He lacked the wisdom in his head. So he is going to squander the money. He's going to squander, he's going to eat up this money. Instead of taking this money and put this money in any investment out there. Yeah. Buy a share. That's the normal way. Any business that you want to enter, you buy a share. You say, I'm a shareholder here. And okay, this is a cocoa farm. We have to buy chemicals. Okay, you contribute money for the chemicals. Once they produce, you calculate the amount of money that you put, and the other person, so they pay you according to the amount of money that you put in the business. If you put 50%, you will receive 50% from the profit. We call it dividend, and that business still remains. Tomorrow you may want to buy the shares of the other people. If the other people they are lagging behind, you can buy the shares of the other people and own the farm and produce the business. You own the business. You understand? But you started by joining with some small amount. That's how they do it in we call it stock exchange. Stock exchange is easy. If I have a land that I want to sell, I put it in stock exchange. People want to buy the land, they go to stock exchange and The land is there. But back home in Africa, they don't have it. People, you want to buy a land, you have to go around and be knocking doors, and asking. Maybe you start asking people that will inflate the price for you. People that will inflate the price. And when you ask them, you won't get it at that time. You may not even get it, or you may get it in a location that you don't even like. But if you go to a stock exchange, they will show you all the available lands, and you choose the location that you want. So here in abroad, everything is in order. Yeah, but don't go in a stock exchange market, for example. The prices of land is high. It's high from now to, let me say, from now to June. You must understand that, okay, if the price of house is high, if I wait till after June and see, that's speculation. That the price can go down. Price can go down half. You buy it at that time. You understand? You have money, you buy land at that time in better locations. Those land, you leave them in that location. You understand? You leave them in that location, let me say 5 years. That land, you sell them at a double the price. There are people who have money to buy house for business, not house for in abroad. They buy a house for business, like you buy a house to put for rent. People always need house. You buy the house, you put for rent. But in a place like Africa, it's no go zone. Never you invest your money in a construction, in housing. You can invest your money in building a hotel, building a school, clinic. Yes, if you build a house not for rent, you make a lot of money. But if you build a house that you say you want to build a house for rent, you won't get money in Africa. The African government, they are very bad people. They will exploit the landlords, squeeze money, as the government is too corrupt. The government is too corrupt. The government officials, they will rent your house and they will be the one not to pay you. So that's the way. The government officials that have been paid by the government, they stay in your house, they won't pay you. And when you take them, go to court, it will take some time for you to remove them, and you instead spend money to remove them from your house. So if you get a house in Africa, you can build your house, but make sure that you have a business first that can help you to build your house. Build the house in a certain way that if it's like you can use it like for hotel. Don't just go build a house. You build a house like some people, they go build a house like you put like a 5-room, big living room, like just build a single family house. In that way, you see people living in a big mansion. They don't have no way to turn that thing or part of it for business. Make the house in a certain way that you can't live in 4 rooms at the same time. Especially when you don't have a large family. Maybe you have 2 rooms or 3 rooms in a house. You have your living room very big. It's enough. Then when you want to construct anything in a way that you can transform it to to, let's say, school, hotel, this and that. It's just you turn it to a business, and you just be making money throughout your life. But when you stop, you do certain things like you don't invest. That money, that money will finish. You will drain all the money and end up broke in your old age. So many people are like that. So many people. And when they reach at that age, the suffering that they are suffering, they start thinking other people are responsible for their their poverty or their suffering. You see. So nobody is responsible for you being stupid. Nobody. If you want to make it in life, Capitas, get wisdom. Capitalism, get the mindset of making money till you die. Get a mindset of making money. Yeah. You cannot live with your pension. You work. Before you want to finish any time of working, you have done an investment. You just come out and sit in your investment. Yeah. Money. Capitalism is the best.